Hello to so today we will do our tutorial, that is our tutorial 8. That is a little bit this tutorial 8 is containing all the question. This tutorial 8 is like a revision that what we have done till now. Okay, so all of the question that you are seeing in this tute will be already been done. There is only one and two new questions in that. So I will tell you about that questions only. Okay, so what you do, so the first question I explained, I think I have in the lecture I have completely explained about this first question. So I just again tell you about this. There's WWR. When the input alphabet is kind of a sigma plus, so it means that at least one of the string is needed in that. So the length of W should be at least one, because this is there is a plus on it. So W is belonging to plus as well as X is belonging to plus. So in this way, in that language, this is not a regular language, because I have to remember the number of strings of the number of strings that in W, and that I have to see the reversal of it. In the same way, if you remember this part, this is also not a regular language, because I am not able to generalize this by fixing the W and WR. I've explained this in plenty of detail in the lecture. In a similar way, if this is not regular, this is also not regular, and this particular language is regular because we have seen that by fixing the length of only one here, so by fixing the length of W to be one, it can be generalized. Okay, so W can be of one length, that is containing that is starting and ending with A and starting and ending with B. Okay, that is why this is the regular language. In a similar way, in this one, now the question differs in only the string that is included here is star. So it means that A plus B star can come in this. So that is why it is there. Okay. So now see this one. Now WWR, because again you have to remember the part of W and you have to see the reversal. There is no other string coming in between. So only WWR is present. So this is not a regular language. In the similar way, see this question. In this question, you can assume that W is a lambda or an epsilon, and the reversal of this is also a lambda. So the regular expression for that can be written as A plus B star. So that is why this is a regular language. In a similar way, this is also a regular language, and this is already a regular language, but you can for the value of W and W, you can again put a lambda here. So by doing this, the expression will be again your epsilon A plus B star. Okay, so that is why it's also a regular language. Okay, the only difference between these two is the is the input set that are given to it. Okay, so here it is given A plus B star, here it is given A plus B plus. Okay, so that is the answer to this question. And the next question, the next question is already done in the tute 7. So if you go towards the tute 7 and see this question, so I have already told you. So you can again by using your intuition, you can write the regular expression for this one, as well as you can choose from the option also. That is again I think from my point of view it is important, so that is why I've included that one. Okay, so again that same question does not contain the substring 00. It is already included in a different language like this, that W has no pair of consecutive zeros. Okay, so this question and this question, that where no two A's can come together. So now it is just saying that no two A's as well as no two B's are coming together. So you have to look out for that also. Okay, so I will tell you in the end what exactly is the string here. Okay, so now this question is done. Now see the third question. Now in the third question, what you do, just let me see. Uh, it is just a right question. Okay, so you just take the language whatever it is producing as L. So you just take one or two three sets here. So it will be A B. Smallest one will be this, and because it is divided by this one, so I will take another language like A B A, something like this. Okay, now the L2 will be, if I write L2 will be AB star. So if I take the value in B star, I don't think, because all the strings in that one is ending with A, so I should not include B in that language, because if I include B, there is nothing comes out of it by adding the number of B's here. Okay, so just see, I can only add the number of A's here. If I just add a number of B's also, it should not be the right quotient. The answer will be nothing. Okay, so if A B B and A B, the A B is not common on the right hand side, so the answer is nothing. That is why I'm not adding A B the strings that are ending with B also in this. Okay, now see, now the L by L1 by L2 will be A B A A. So just take this one and minus this one, so it will become A B A. Now take this one. Now two A's are gone, so it will become something like this, A B A B also. So again, two, three A's. I think it is. If I keep raising the number of A's, what I'll do? A B A first, then A B A A, then A B A A A, then A B A A A. So now, if I write the language corresponding to that, that will be A A, that will be A A A, that will be A A. Okay, so it will be AB, it will be AB, and it will minus this one, and the three zeros can minus this. Okay, so I think the thing that is resulting from it is uh, again I also should try with other string also. So take this only A. So by getting this, I will get from one L1 L2, I will get AB from this side, and take this string and minus this one, it will get AB A single A, and take this string and again cut this one, I will get AB A A. Okay, so I think I'm getting the same thing, uh, AB ABA. So I think I am getting now the smallest string that is possible here is AB A star. Okay, so now that the language that is becoming here, because in the previous one the compulsion of A is always there, but if I take a right quotient of it, the smallest thing that is possible by taking a right quotient is ABA. Okay, that is why I can raise it to the power of star. So the result of this the regular expression for this L1 by L2 will be AB A star. Okay, so that will be the answer. In a similar way, the next question is also based on the same thing that we have already done earlier. That it is just asking about which of the following language is not regular. Okay, the number of even string. I think that language is regular. Absolutely. The strings of A, which length is a prime number. So you know about this, that is not a regular language. Set of all palindromes made up of A and B. Okay, so if you remember, palindromes are not also a regular language. If you the palindromes are like the whenever the reversal of a string is the same string. Okay, so that is a palindrome. So now I have what exactly the reversal role is there. So I have to remember what is the value of W, so that I can see the reversal of WR. Okay, so that is why this is not, so the remembering part is there, so that is why this is not a regular language. In a similar way, string of A's whose length is a perfect square. Okay, so perfect square means a raised to power something like 4, a raised to power 4 4 is the 16, 3 is 3 is the 9, and a raised to power 16, something like this. A raised to power 4 5 25. I think if I find a pattern here, I don't think that there is a AP exists. There is no common difference between these two. These all the corresponding terms. So you can say that this is not again a regular language. Okay, so which of the following are not regular language? Second, third, and fourth are not the regular language. Okay. Set of all palindromes. Okay, that we now the next question is again a fairly straightforward question, the fifth question. You can see, right, the language of the following finite automata. I think all of you can easily tell me about this. Okay, so if you're seeing only two B's are there, two B's are there that are permanent, and any number of A's and any number of B's can come after that. Okay, so it is just saying the language that can be the regular expression that can be written like this one is like that one. So at least two numbers of B's are there. After that, any number of A's and B's can come. So it is just a set of all strings, uh, where at least two, at least two B's come. Okay, so that of all string where at least two B's are there in the language. Okay, so after two B's, any number of B's can come. So that is the language corresponding to that. Okay. So now the sixth question is again based on the same thing. Only I've changed the variable here. So you can see that this question belongs to third or fourth tude. You have done it. The only difference in that input symbol is given at three input symbols. So for a particular state, you have to, if you're designing a DFA, you have to see the output on a particular state. You have to see the output of Q, W, and E. Only the variable is changed, and this question is done before. Okay. In a similar way, this question is also done before. So I think you can easily do this one also. If this question is done in the class lecture, you can revise it. Okay, so the final question, it is write a regular expression for the language L, where W has no pair of consecutive zeros. Okay, so it is just asking about the same thing in a different way. It is just saying that W has no pair of consecutive zeros. So no two zeros should come together. So I think you know about this expression. We have already done it. It looks like this: the 0 plus 0 1. I think something like this, and you can raise it to the power of star, and then there is a epsilon, and then there are those strings that are, I think, ending with zero. Yeah, something like this. Okay, no, it should not be ending with zero. It should be ending with one. Okay, okay. So something like this was the. Just let me again confirm it. What was the expression? Wait for a minute. So if I remember the pattern there, it was something like this, that I want that my building block will for that will be uh, 1 plus 0 1, and it is raised to the power of star. So in this what was happening there, all the strings that are ending with the b's, all the strings that are ending with b's, that are ending with zeros, are only the that are ending with one, sorry, that are ending with one, that are only the part of this language. So what I have done, so I have taken this plus and I done this 0 plus 0 1, and then added all the strings that are ending with 0. Okay, so now some strings are ending with 0. So you now can simplify this term as 0 1, and you can take this as a common, and what you will get from this side. Okay, so it will be 0 plus 1 star, and then it will be epsilon plus 0. Okay, let me again see it if you are getting it. It is this the right one? So just let me see. 0 plus, if I take common, okay, yeah, if I take common 0 plus 1 star, so here from this side it will become epsilon, and from here only 0 part is remaining. So this is the right expression. Okay, so that will be your right answer. So I think it is 0 here. Sorry for that, it is 0. Okay, so I think all of the questions are given in this are just a vision of that one. Okay, so that is why, uh, if you have any kind of a doubt, just let me know. But all of the questions that are given in this tutorial are already done. So again, that is why I've recorded this video, and it is only like 10 or 15 minutes long. Okay, so just try it yourself. If you are facing any kind of a doubt, just let me know. Okay, so thank you for watching the lecture, and you can